Welcome back to Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, my Larvitar solo run. Sorry I had to cut the last video short a little. Not short, but cut it out in the battle because I was just running low on time. The time was already 17 minutes long, and I like to keep each of my videos 15 minutes just because I'm not really sure why. I just like doing that. But today we venture off into Violet City and finally get to take on the first gym leader. Ha, just kidding. We have to take on Bell Tower first, just so Boo Boo is trained nice and well. And I know the speed of this Let's Play, walkthrough, solo run, whatever you want to call it, is kind of going slow. So I'm going to try and speed it up however I can. I have this little speed up button for Desmime on it. It's more of a frame skipper though, so it kind of makes the image look bad. So I'll only do that if it's boring stuff like talking to Lyra about absolutely nothing. But yes, here's Violet City. And yes, you can hear the lag really badly in here. I'm sorry for that, but that's not my bad. Oh, and I forgot, I was going to skip this part, but whatever, you guys can see another Pokemon Center battle. I keep forgetting to skip these, I'm sorry guys. I'll skip the next one, don't worry. It's just Boo Boo has no PP and Bite, which will not help us out well. So I usually would in the cities do more of a walkthrough kind of setup so that I tell you where all the items and stuff are and what you can get. But I'm going to speed through Violet City just so we can get through Bellsprout Tower today. Down here in this building, you can trade a Bellsprout for an Onix, which is actually pretty good if you want to do something like that. And Onix is super effective against the gym leader in this town. But if you go up there, there's Rock Smash, and you get Rock Smash later on in the game. You can get some items. Rattata is a very good Rock Smash slave. There's the trainer school. This is the Pokemon gym. Here's a Mart. Down here is the next route, which we will take later. And also the ancient ruins, which I might go over next video. And to the left, that's another route where you actually get Rock Smash and other stuff as well. But like I said, I'm just kind of speeding through this whole city and all its items and stuff. So let's take on Sprout Tower. I've really been looking forward to this actually, just because Sprout Tower looks so amazing right now. I mean, just look at it, it's beautiful. In the old game, it just looked terrible, and I don't know what this is. Sorry, there was something that popped up on my computer if you saw that. But here is Sprout Tower with this creepy music and bald-headed dudes. Very, very eerie. Nice and eerie. So let's take on some of these monks. They're pretty simple, actually. Today's just going to be a bunch of battles and training, mainly for what's-his-face, Boo Boo the Larvitar. I keep forgetting his name. And I'm going to try and speed through these just so we can get every single one in. And yes, I can kill them in one hit. That makes this whole deal a lot easier. If I couldn't kill them in one hit, I'd be so screwed because one Vine Whip does so much to me. And they give such good XP. Beautiful amounts of XP. Screw you, Bellsprouts. And the first monk is down. Screw you. Alright, next guy. There's also some items in here too that I forgot to talk about. Forgot to mention, but if you see a Pokeball, just pick it up and go on. There's also wild Pokemon, I think. Rattata's and Ghastly. Not particularly in that order, but yes, if you want a Ghastly, which would actually be a pretty kind of a good member on your team, I guess, I would definitely pick one up here. I don't think there's anywhere else that you can get a Ghastly. And it'll help against your rival too, because your rival does get a Ghastly as well. But on to this monk. All these monks have either Bellsprouts or Hoot Hoots, and you don't even see the Hoot Hoots until the later monks, so it's basically just a fight against a bunch of Bellsprouts, which is really easy because they're all low level and Bellsprouts generally suck. And as you can tell, having a Cyndaquil would probably be the best starter Pokemon, which I forgot to mention first episode, but if you have a Cyndaquil, this will be the easiest thing ever for you. Sorry, I had to burp there for a sec. You didn't have to hear that though. Did you hear that either? Because I just burped again. Sorry, I burp a lot. Alright, let's finish off these monks. There's one more on this level, and then the next level there's a bunch. There's just a clusterfuck of monks to beat. And this lag is really annoying me now. I mean, I hate lag. Lag is the most annoying thing ever, especially in Pokemon games, because you can't truly marvel at a beauty of a Pokemon game with it lagging. It's just, it doesn't work. It does not work that way. That's exactly how I think, though. And now that I see it, we're actually making pretty good time on this video, and we might actually have more time to really look around Violet City and for me to go into greater detail of all that is around here. Of course, this is all from my memory, so if there's anything that I miss in this walkthrough kind of portion, you can comment and tell me. I'm always up for suggestions and stuff, as well as if you want me to do any more like Nuzlocke hacks or any more challenges, because like I said last video, I'm pretty darn good at Pokemon, and I'm always up for the next challenge. So yeah, let's get on to these monks. Oh, and I forgot an item. I'll get that after this battle though, don't worry. So the only upside of this is my audio is has gotten better. I'm getting it more down. The thing was I was way too close to the microphone, so the microphone just freaked out whenever I used it, and holy shit. This is what I was talking about. One Vine Whip screws me over. Anyways, the audio will crack sometimes eventually, but I got it down so that it won't crack that much. So let's heal up my buddy Boo Boo. Just so that he doesn't die. I'm especially going to need him for the Master or the Guru, whatever you want to call him. I'm not sure what he's called. But we got another potion for ourselves so we can heal up if we need to. I'm really just waiting for the monks who have the Hoot Hoots because I can take those guys out so quickly. Not that I'm super effective, but they aren't super effective to me like a bunch of Bellsprouts are. And I hate these level 6 Bellsprouts. Hopefully I can get a critical or something like that, critical hacks. But obviously I wouldn't, which would suck. So I have to waste another potion. But if you remember, we actually got a bunch of potions from the aid, and we are pretty well in stock of potions. Sorry, I know I get tongue-tied a lot. I don't know, I've been kind of sick this weekend, and I've made like 4 videos this whole weekend. And I probably should stop. I mean, I need to get some homework done, actually. I have a bunch of homework that I have to do. Like a 9-page summary on 1 chapter. Of course, I'm just gonna spark note it, or course note it. Which, honestly, this is why I love being in high school during this era, is because there's so much technology that helps me. I mean, I got 100% on this one test, 100 out of 100, solely off my iPhone. My iPhone helped me out so much there, and yes, I got flinch hacks right there. Screw you, stupid ass Bellsprout. And now we only have a Hoot Hoot to finish off, and we got lucky there. And I think my bite has enough PP to last me for the Guru. If he doesn't, I'll switch to Chikorita and try and get done there. But before we go on, it seems that our rival is battling this guy too. And he's like, oh, you did beat me, so I'll give you this machine, technical machine, but your Pokemon don't like you. And he's like, I don't care. Ron's like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a dummy. And I guess that's the whole plot of the Pokemon games, is that like you're nice to your Pokemon, which makes them love you more or something like that. I never really understood that. But before we take on this guy, let me pick up this escape rope, I think it's an escape rope over here. And so unless this battle takes ridiculously long, we should have enough time to actually explore Esper or Violet City. I don't know why I just said that. Dude, that's like Generation 5 Esper TSC. I feel like a dummy. Oh well. Let's finish off this guy. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between you and your Pokemon. So this isn't like a boss battle or anything like that. I think in the older games, just regular Gold and Silver, you didn't even have to come here. Now you have to though, I think. But yeah, it was an extra place in the old games. Now in the revamped places, you have to go here, which is pretty good because it's really great training. I mean, look how many levels Boo Boo has grown. He's grown like, what, 3 levels? Maybe 2, I'm not sure. But either way, it is just great training. Especially if you have a, what's that? A Cyndaquil. Because Cyndaquil, once he learns Ember, he just rages through this. There's no contest. He just kills everybody. And perfect, because I only have like 1 PP of Bite left. Bite doesn't have that much PP now that I think about it. It's weird. But anyways, we are level 12, which makes us pretty much ready for the gym. And I think I'll save the gym for next episode because I feel like we have enough time to just like look around Violet City. Not enough time for the gym. But this guy does give us Flash. And I'm going to use the escape rope just to save some time and get out of here. If you have extra time though, I would save the escape rope because there's a lot better places that it comes in handy than here. But that's my personal look at it. I don't know. I lost the word that I was looking for there. I'll be honest. I did not know what I was going for. Not one bit. So, like I said, here's the trainer school. You might be able to actually get some items in here now that I think about it. If you do, it's from this guy. Never mind, he just wants you to join a group, I guess. If you want to get information about that, just click info, I guess. There's a little button on the bottom that says info. But I don't think there's any items in there then. It teaches you all the basic stuff of Pokemon, so if you're a newbie, you might want to go in there and take a look around. They'll teach you a lot of stuff. Like I said, this house down here will teach you, or not teach you, give you a Onix for a Bellsprout. And Onix will come in great handy for the next gym leader, first gym leader. So just talk to this guy. I don't have a Bellsprout though, so I won't do it. And let's get out of this house first. That's pretty much it for this town besides the gym, but we'll take a look at that next. Unless you want to take a look at the ancient ruins, and just the graphics for the ancient ruins is so awesome. I love it. In fact, let me do a puzzle. Looks like we have enough time for a puzzle, I think. I don't think this is the right way to go. We'll skip that apricot too. But yeah, if you go down and then to the left over here, through this little bridge, London Bridge thing, and out the other way, you reach the ancient ruins, which is, if you don't remember, it's the home of the unknown. And there's a bunch of puzzles you can do in here. There's only one available for now, and that's the Kabuto puzzle, which I guess I'll do. I have enough time for it. Let's do the Kabuto puzzle. It's fun. And there's this cool little labyrinth that you have to get through now too. Oh, this is so cool. I know I'm late on this, but this is so cool. It's beautiful. I love this. Looking at this, the old games are just so generic. So, I know you can't see the bottom. Never mind, I won't do this anymore. I'm gonna quit, actually, because you can't see the bottom. But yeah, if you looked at the bottom, there's a Kabuto thing, and I might show this off all later. But it's probably going to be in the post-game, because I really just want to get through the main game with Larvitar. But that is it for this episode, I guess. We'll see you guys later.